Well, anywho, what's up, you guys? It is beloved, and I am here with the Don and Shani, and this is Three Takes. So of course, my question is, how are we guys feeling today?
I'm feeling grounded and present. You feel
I
me?
like
Okay.
that.
Okay. Very,
Let me get some
very,
of that
very
ground.
good. Go outside and put your feet in some grass, and you'll
Yeah,
be.
I already told y'all on that other podcast. I
Just
just,
touch
And you ain't did it since. That's the problem. There you go.
I mean, I
I,
touched my carpet. I just feel like
that's not the same. You got to touch the earth.
that is not the same.
That's a carpet. I'm weak.
Just touch a tree. It's pretty much the same thing.
man,
Now
I,
get them feet
I
on that
then I
ground.
hurry up and wash my hands, but I can touch a tree.
Yeah, it's the
I
same thing.
realize I'm a city person, and growing up, I used to be like, I'm not a city girl. I am a city through and through, city girl through and through. I don't think I can go camping unless I'm in a cabin or
Mhm.
RV. But
So you wouldn't like to go camping and sleeping in a tent?
no,
Well, that is such an experience.
if bugs did not exist,
You put on bug spray.
my blood is too potent.
Potent.
That bug spray.
They
All right,
said they gonna eat me alive.
I'm about to get off this camera real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
You, all right. So just me and potent. I mean, some are more like mosquitoes, for example. Like depending on the blood type. Welcome back. You can be more susceptible to mosquito bites than others.
Yeah, depending on the type of blood type.
Correct.
Yeah.
Um,
Do y'all know y'all blood types?
No.
I don't. I really should, but I don't.
Y'all need to find out because technically we're supposed to go off of our blood type on what we're supposed to eat,
Mm.
drink, what we're supposed to put in our bodies. Do I go by that? I tried it, so it didn't work because my blood type is B positive. Can't eat chicken. You crazy? I'm eating chicken, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. But the O, I wouldn't want to be O. I wouldn't want to be O. What is that?
I was checking something. My bad.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you can see my message in the chat? Not in the group chat. It's a chat
Oh.
on the computer.
Oh yeah. Now I see. I wasn't looking. And that shit got to send me like a notification or something. It ain't do nothing. I just
Right.
happened to look over. I'm like, oh, it's a little red dot. But
That's
we
crazy.
Gucci. All right, so on
Well,
to
how
our
you doing
topic
today,
today.
Shawnee?
Oh, how I'm doing? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm.
Remember.
I forgot how I'm doing because I'm doing so goddamn good.
Oh, I
I'm
like
just,
that.
I'm weak. That type of energy, I'm weak. No, I'm doing all right.
That's good.
Nothing, nothing,
Are-
nothing crazy.
So I got a question though. Are you
Mhm.
growing your hair back?
Uh, no, I'm kind of just letting it do what it do.
It's doing the do.
I'm weak. Well, appreciate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'll stick with it for a little while and see what happens.
Okay. All right. I was like, is this man growing his hair back out? So I can get your locks back,
So
bro?
you got a little more hair on the head.
Okay. All right.
I'm weak.
But I'm doing me. I'm okay. Like if I had a scale from 1 to 10, it'd probably be like a 6. So
Okay.
I'm alright.
Oh, we're gonna start doing numbers.
Meh.
Oh, we should. Meh. Yeah, meh.
Nah.
Yeah.
At least it's six though, so you're on the other side of it, just barely.
Right. Right. Because it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Could it be better? Yeah, but the day is almost over, so I'm scared. So it's cool. I'm just grateful to be alive. But today's topic is once a cheater, always a cheater. I find that title so interesting because some people might beg to differ. Some people might feel like just because a person cheated one time, they might not do it again. They probably learned their lesson. While others feel like, what was the purpose of you cheating? So since you want to cheat, you're automatically a cheater. You're going to do it again. It's in your nature. So since that is today's topic, how are we feeling about that? Have y'all ever interacted with a cheater before?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
feel like everybody been cheated on.
you got cheated on, Shane?
Yeah, at a younger age,
That
but
hurt my heart.
huh?
That hurt my heart.
Yeah, I know it's very shitty ass girl. But
Shitty ass girl.
Oh
but,
shoot.
but
Hope you-
anyway, but I don't know when it comes to women cheating. I don't know. It's just I feel like they do it out of attention a lot. Sometimes I don't know because like so imagine like so how we talked about. All right, so let's say this. I voiced before how I would prefer to be in a situation where I work and like the wife stays at home or whatever. I would prefer that. My biggest fear is like realizing or finding out that my wife's been cheating while I've been working my ass off, providing and not having enough time for her. Because that's the bad part about that is that you don't have the time. Because when you get home, you probably tired because you don't work so much because you're the only one working. So you probably can't show her all the like attention and stuff that she would want. So she finds it elsewhere. I feel like that's what leads to cheating a lot. And I kind of feel like if you do that once, like what's stopping you from doing that again?
Um, well, go ahead, Don, because I'm gonna be honest. Because I've never really been in a relationship, I've never passed the talking stage until now. I've never been cheated on, so I can't really say, but I can tell you from other people's stories and perspectives on if that's the case or not. But I'll let Don go since she said that she's been cheated on before, and I know I was there. But go ahead.
I'm done.
You were there.
She was. She actually been through a journey with me when it deals with other people for real, for real. But my experience about cheating, yes, I've been cheated on. It's not a great feeling, I guess. I mean, it makes you feel like you're not good enough. It puts you in a mental state of constantly in worry. And honestly, that cheating, I will never go back with a cheater. Because I don't. It's not. I mean, I'm not safe in a relationship anymore. And I gave you my heart, and that person betrayed it. But I've also know a lot of people that have cheated on their wives, their husbands, um, girlfriends, and I've always asked these people, why do you cheat? Everybody have their different reasons. Some guys want different girls. They want to feel different girls. Some guys, they got an ego. They just want to see if they still got it. Some guys, they just had a low moment where their needs weren't met, so they looked elsewhere. Some girls looking for an emotional need to be met. Some girls are just bored.
Oh,
I'm done.
I agree.
So I personally don't have sympathy for cheaters because it's really a really selfish move for them, very inconsiderate, and it is a mistake. But I also feel like majority feel like it's a choice because if you walk out this door to lay with somebody else and you got a person at home, that was a choice.
Yeah.
Your conscious mind. So, and I'll speak from my experience. I'm not a cheater. Never cheated on anybody. But when I was younger, like way, way, way younger, I had a wandering eye. And this is why I also could put myself in a cheater's shoes. And this is why I don't have sympathy. Because when I had that wandering eye, I noticed I shouldn't have been wandering anyway. If I'm not focused on my person, something's wrong. Not necessarily something wrong with this person, but I obviously don't want to be in this relationship. So I learned from that, and I've always walked away from people. I'll leave before I cheat any day because I would let somebody go instead of them feeling really low about why I cheated.
No, that's very mature of you.
Yeah. So yeah, that's always been my thing. So when somebody cheats on me or put me in a position to feel that way, it hurts me because I wouldn't do that to them.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And two, you could just let me go. Like do
Yeah.
what you need to do and just let me go. Because obviously something's not right. So that's my perspective.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of situations when people cheat is just because they want to like have their cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
They're okay with everything else you bring to the situation of their life, but they're like, oh, I'm missing that little something extra. But that's why I feel like, well, I don't want to reveal it on here in case it's a wedding gift. Remind me on the next pod because I'll be back from this wedding. A wedding gift I give to someone, but it's because of this. But I feel like in relationships, like they go sour or whatever, or get boring because people don't like put in that same energy as in the dating phase. When they're like when you're going on dates, you know what I mean, and really putting that effort into each other. And it's like once you lose that, I feel like it's hard to bounce back.
Yeah.
Because then it's like you're just in it out of obligation, not like wanting to really be there. And you know what is the word? The flame. That's it. That's it. The flame.
I feel like people are very, very attached to. And I also notice with women vest. They vest a lot. And it's hard for them to let go. And yeah, most couples are together out of obligation. Me personally, if anybody know me, I'm never the one to force a relationship if it's not working.
Exactly.
So
If you gonna go.
go, yes, because it's people out here that's your person. You don't have to stay in this relationship just because somebody else told them, or it's going to be hard times, which it will be, but it should never be forced, personally. So
And hard times will not last long.
yeah,
People just think they're just going to be in like despair forever. Like actually, like life goes on. Just like when someone dies, like it hurts in that moment, but life goes on. Like
yeah,
a lot of people forget that life goes on.
yeah.
I just hearing other stories. Well, y'all both are correct, but from a women's perspective, I mainly heard that they cheated because their husband wasn't giving them everything that they signed up for, basically.
Mm.
So, like the husband promised this and that, this and that. Once they got married, that went out the window. Even after having that communication, even after having therapy, even after trying to make it work, it still was not working. They said, well, let me go ahead and just find what I was supposed to get in this marriage. Since you're not offering, is it right? No, it's not, because once we make those vows um, before God, I feel like that's still disrespectful. So figure it out. But um, it's also selfish on the other partner's part as well. Like, um, if you said you was gonna do something, do that. And it's like you said, keep those date nights going, keep each other's interested. I get that it's gonna be rocky, or you guys are probably gonna lose interest at a split second, but get that back going. Like, there shouldn't be an excuse for cheating. But most women that I've communicated with and why they've cheated is because they were not fulfilled. They're, whether it's mentally, spiritually, physically, they were not fulfilled. That fulfillment was not there at all. And so it left them empty. So they left to go fill that void. And that's sad for both parties, because the husband don't deserve that, but the wife don't deserve to feel that emptiness.
Right.
So yeah. Now, if you just cheat and just cheat because you got a 1 or 9, you gonna reap what you sow. You gonna reap what you sow. Because at the end of the day, you, like you said, Don, you consciously made that note to do it, especially in the moment. It's like you didn't have a heart.
Mm.
And then you want to come back and love on me after you did that. You're a weirdo.
Right.
You're weird.
That's
So
that's my thing about when cheaters get caught, I
Yeah.
guess. And that's when they feel sorry. But to me, you didn't feel sorry. You didn't feel sorry till you got caught. Personally, that's my thing. And I always feel like whoever in that situation that caught their spouse, partner, whoever, man, woman, they say, I mean, you can work through it and take a cheater back. But I've seen a video where somebody said, if that's the case, me personally, I can't take a cheater back because once I don't trust you, it's just in my mental, it's pretty much wraps. But this woman said the person that cheated does have work to do, but the most of the work is on the person that got cheated on, and it's because they have to trust them again, which is very hard. So
That's a good point.
yeah,
Is it bad? Like I used to say, I can't say this now. I'm not gonna say this now because of where I'm at. But back in the day, I used to say if my person cheated on me, oh, it's a wrap. I'm cheating on you. We're going tit for tat. If
I feel
you,
like a lot of women do that.
yeah, but now that I'm older, I wouldn't want to do that. I would have to let you go because that's draining. I don't
That's
want.
very toxic.
Yeah, I don't exactly. I wouldn't want that. Now that I'm older and I'm in the position that I am in, I wouldn't want to even do a tit for tat. I gotta let you go. Like you said, that's toxic.
and you gotta think about it. Is that your character? That
Exactly.
brought a character out of you. And
Yeah.
now, yeah.
But yeah, back in the day, I said, if you want to, I'm gonna get my get back.
Miss Petty Betty.
Yeah.
Betty Boop.
Petty Betty.
What I was about to say. Yeah, that is toxic to sit up there and be like, oh well, they cheating, so I'm gonna cheat. F it. I think that's people that's just so comfortable with their situation that they just don't want to leave.
Yeah.
So they just get into all these ridiculous games inside the situation where they can't even see that on the grand scheme of things, it's ridiculous. They just like they get so caught up inside of it. Because I've known so many people to be in relationships, well, he cheating on me, so I'm cheating on him. I'm cheating on him. And I'm like, why don't you just leave?
Yeah. Can I be honest? That's just like our grandparents or maybe our parents. These men or women have majority of the men have side families. Literally. And the woman stays because there's years invested into it. So sometimes that woman is gonna get her get back. He got his own little family. Let me do my thing. I'm not about to lose my pension because he want to cheat. I'm gonna get my. Is it toxic? Yes, it's definitely toxic. But these individuals are thinking because we done had so much year, and these is 10+ years invested. They're not about to get a divorce. They're gonna make it work. You do you, I do me, but we know who we lay next to at the end of the day. That's toxic because it can, spread from generation to generation. And then we think that that's okay. So we follow in our parents or our grandparents' footsteps. But in reality, that's sickening. I know I can't really say my grandparents, but my father got had side families. And I love everybody, but it was just like, dang, like you really had side families out here. But and I'm not saying that's just for the black community, but it just seems like it's very prominent in the black community.
White folks do that too. But honestly,
yeah,
but they slicker with it probably. But
because they got money, they
can hide it. Yeah, but the thing is, for me, like if you doing all that, if you have a whole other family, like something is wrong. Like you're sick. Like how are you? You know what that effort could be put into? You know what I'm saying? All that effort, because that takes a lot of effort to hide a whole ass like other life from your current family. That's a lot of effort. That means like in every little thing that you're doing, there is some BS. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I couldn't recover from that if I was in that position. Like I couldn't trust that person ever again because it's like you went through these lengths. Like why drag me through all this? That's crazy. I couldn't imagine that. So to accept that, I don't know. I feel sorry for women that just sit there and accept it. unless it's financial. I mean, but I do, even though it's wrong. If like the guy has money and she ain't got nothing to worry about and her kids taken care of, I can see why she would probably stay.
Is it bad that I think we had this conversation, Don? Did we have this conversation? I don't know if it was me, you, Shabli. We had this like, will we stay if we were cheated on? Will we stay if our partners was rich and they cheated? Will we stay? And I had said yeah, because there's the saying, I'd rather cry in a, what is it, a Rolls Royce or something,
Yeah.
than to cry in a bando. So I rather, yeah, it's cool. Go do you, man. But at the end of the day, my family is still taken care of. Um, but then again, like you said, Shawnee, it becomes toxic because now that man thinks he can keep doing it. And then 9 times out of 10, he might come back with something else besides the side family.
Exactly.
So,
And that's what happens.
In those situations, first of all, them people that got other families cheating, period. You're pretending all day.
yeah.
That has to
That's
be
what I'm saying. Something's wrong.
It's
Fake-
giving schizophrenic.
Yeah, pretending all day. And then like I really think women should ask themselves, who do I love more? Me or them?
Exactly.
If you have love for yourself and you have self-respect for yourself, you're gonna walk away. Like
Exactly.
Like that's just plain and simple. And I ask myself that a lot when it comes to certain situations. Who I love me more? It's not like I need these people. I don't need them to take care of me or nothing like that. Don't need their money. And even if, like you said, that scenario, if the person I was with was rich, he might not know me. You probably know I got some money stacked up somewhere. Any go way. So I'm walking away. Like I'm not staying in that unhappy environment just to be in it. Like no, it's not worth it. It's not worth my peace of mind, really. So, yeah.
For me, it depends on if it was the shoes on the other foot. If the woman was rich, if she was a millionaire, all right, I might deal with a little something. but honestly, not for long, because then I'd be like, nah, this ain't it.
Your male ego will even allow that.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like, the fact that I'm walking around like, and I'm okay that my woman's cheating, you're a simp for sure.
Yeah.
Like that's the definition of one. I feel like, damn near in a nutshell.
Getting dick down.
Yeah, you just okay, happy with, well, you got money. Like you looking like the biggest loser of all time. Like that's that's crazy. Unless you find a way to finesse both of them out of all the money. But
now you seeking revenge.
that's called get back. But I don't know, because people once it's this is what the next one was. So can cheating be an accident?
No.
Only if you're drunk.
No, and even with that, you can listen. Y'all can't tell who y'all partners is. Y'all not in tune with your partner. If you that drunk and you know you laid up and you can't sense that's your partner or not,
you can be taken advantage of.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you drugged up, somebody drugged you or something, and you just happen not to be in your coherent mind, I can see that being an accident.
Why are you outside being without you? I don't know. Like
that's a legit question, though.
What did you drugged up for?
Yeah.
What? Where did you put yourself in? What position did you put yourself in to get drugged?
Not out.
That's why you need to stay inside with your partner.
No, we can not have a life outside of them.
Not saying not have a life outside, but who are you kicking it with to get drugged? Are y'all saying like?
But that stuff can happen. I mean, that happens even here in Nashville. I mean, that can happen anywhere.
Dang, what the?
Yeah, that can happen anywhere though.
That's the only exception though.
If you're getting drugged, drugged.
If you're drugged up to where you just blacked out and you're not like aware of your actions,
that's not cheating. Then that's rape. You didn't cheat.
That's true.
That is true. You're right.
You got raped.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. I don't know. And the only other way where I can see it almost being an accident is if, say, like this is why you can get in trouble. Like, say, if I was in a relationship and I've been it to a female about the problems in my relationship. Um, that's but not with intentions of ever taking it anywhere, just because you were just kind of letting it off and they asked, say if I was having a bad day or some shit like that, and we just talked about it. But if we started to bond over that a lot and my relationship wasn't getting better,
That's not
sometimes it can lead to it. And then say if you did it, you're like, oh, this I didn't mean for this to happen. You know what I mean? I never meant for this to go this far.
I'm gonna tell you now that's not an accident because I've been
That's the man's response. Because
Yeah.
y'all bonding over trauma, leave
that happens though. You like,
that does happen. Don't get me wrong. That emotional shit, you sitting on the couch and then woo woo woo, my all that bullshit. But listen though, they was already plotting to get to you anyway.
somebody was.
but that's not your fault though.
Yeah, it is. You still sobbing and getting
But
laid up.
but if you wasn't the person that was planning to say, I'm using myself hypothetically. If I was never planning to like cheat to begin with, and it's just I was just bonding with her and we had conversations like, deep conversations, and then like I was having problems in a relationship, and then I never wanted to cheat. Maybe she was plotting on it, yeah. But that doesn't really make me at fault if I wasn't plotting on that.
Who is this girl?
Right. But hold on. There's a thing called self-control.
True.
Discipline. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but if you're at your like emotional state, that can be hard.
no, that's excuses. That's excuses, and something's wrong with that person. I'm not saying it's a bad thing because it does happen. It happens. But I'm saying in those moments, they were moving in a place of deficit. They were hungry for something when they shouldn't be hungry for it. Y'all know when y'all hungry and you just go stop at, McDonald's or some shit, knowing damn well you ain't supposed to eat McDonald's. So it's coming from a place of deficit and emptiness. So it's a mistake. It's not an accident. Definitely a mistake.
But it was an outlet, though. I mean, it's a mistake, and I think a mistake can also be an accident.
That's not an accident. It's a choice.
Y'all are excusing cheating. My thing is this: if y'all are both consciously aware, nobody ain't drunk or nothing, or even if you're drunk, who is this person that you're confiding in that you so hypothetically cheated with? Do you know the person? Are y'all friends? Like,
yeah.
So
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have to be. It's just it doesn't have to be that specific. But just like in general, I don't know if it's just somebody. I mean, let's talk about this too, because guys have issues talking about what's going on with them. Correct? Yeah. So more times than not, guys feel more comfortable expressing
to a stranger
what's going on to a stranger and a woman because they feel like guys will judge them. That's kind of
no, Shani, you're giving excuses for men that are watching this.
Yeah,
no, I'm saying how it, but I'm not saying that this is justified. I'm saying that's how it's like. I'm still saying that it was wrong. I never said that the cheating was right. I'm saying that's how it can be an accident because they never meant that to happen. In the grand scheme, it's a mistake / accident because it was never the intention. It's not like he was like, all right, I'm about to sleep with this girl. It just kind of led to that eventually because of the emotionalness of it, I guess.
Listen, as soon as y'all are laying down.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, but
your head should have said, "Get up."
Right.
But
get up. Get up.
But
my thing is,
I understand that. Go ahead.
You just said men have a problem. Men have a problem opening up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially women. Now, the scenario you just gave, I'm sure it's a man and a woman that it's a man that's probably has a girlfriend, right?
Correct.
And he's talking to a woman.
Correct.
And they both having this trauma bond, because that's what it is, and led to the bedroom. How the hell did this girl get you in a safe place, but you can't talk to your own girl? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe the girl, maybe she's untalkable. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe she ain't hearing him and he's just it's just venting. You know what I mean? People vent about their relationships to other people.
I mean, you're not wrong. I actually know somebody that actually did this shit that you're explaining.
but I'm saying, but I'm just saying, when it got to the sleep. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say it was already plotted because it was already in the back of that person's head. They said it. They said it plenty of times before until it actually happened, and it did. Like, that's what I'm saying. That shit, it ain't no accident. It's a mistake and it's a choice.
Yeah, there's different. There are steps leading up to y'all probably kissing. Then that kissing leads to making babies.
Uh-oh.
There's steps before that.
I will say the mistake was definitely getting too emotionally invested in that other person. That's even though you had the intention of it being harmless, and you just needed an outlet because men always need an outlet, like for real. But I'm saying, like, if they're in that moment, like, oh well, maybe you just feel like this is right, and maybe I should just be with her instead. And then you like, oh man, I was just wake up the next day. I was on some BS. I should have never done this. This is like a mistake. Like, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have done that. I guess that doesn't really classify. You're right. It doesn't classify as an accident, but it's a mistake.
Yeah. I mean, my opinion in this is very not biased because cheating happened. But I will say those cheaters just need to look internally because even for you to step outside of your relationship, period, something's wrong. So, whether it's they don't want to be with their partner, they do want to be with their partner. I highly doubt they do. Personally, I never met anybody that cheated on their partner actually still like they actually want their partner. They're just attached to them. But I don't know. But I think also with cheaters, it depends on if like your scenario. What was the intention? I don't think most people that makes that one time cheating, it wasn't intentional to cheat, like you said. Then you got people that's actually out here cheating intentionally.
Yeah, where they like some people are addicted to it, like they just can't stop. And I feel like as a man, if you have to cheat, like something's wrong. Like something's definitely wrong, like fundamentally inside of you, because like why do you feel the need to keep like you're not satisfied? That's why a lot of females be thinking like, oh, you must want a man. You know what I mean? Because like why do you keep there's something in something like whatever you're getting is not enough. So you got to keep sleeping with different women, and each woman you get with, oh, that's not enough. It's something I'm not finding. Probably because you do want to do. You know what I mean? When women say that, I kind of get where they're coming from. You know what I mean? So it's like, what in you? I mean, I get it. When you're younger, you kind of go through that. Like, it's fun being with different like girls and like getting beloved's back, getting different girls and all that. But to be grown as hell, married as hell, and trying to feel like you still got it, want to feel like you still got it. One, that's an immaturity thing, and that's an insecurity thing. There's bigger issues here.
That too, insecurities play a big part in cheating. Like literally, dudes. I know most dudes that cheat are very insecure dudes.
Yeah,
and that's why they want to see if they still got it. And I know with girls, when they talk about they're bored, it's probably because they settled with somebody they didn't want to be with, and a calm, nonchalant, not off the rocket type of guy is somebody that they're not used to. So they want them niggas that's from the hood, that's attention seekers.
Get me started on that.
That can put it down. Like they want that shit until that nigga at their job talking about come outside. Where you been at?
Yeah, till you get the realness of it that you didn't expect to see coming.
Would you say, beloved?
What happened? So, who pulling into it? You talking about the hood dudes?
The hood dudes. Like I know some girls that dated hood dudes, and that's what they be wanting. And they pull up at their job, talk about where you been at. I ain't seen you. You ain't answer your phone.
Oh, that man is crazy. Like what?
Probably in her car.
You said in her car, living with her.
That's what I don't be understand. I'm like, bro, like, why do women do that? Like, they really. I mean, I get women naturally want to nurture. That's why I need to become a freaking mother. But
Yes.
that taking care of a dude, shit, like, come on, like, he live with you.
Irritates
He ain't got no car. Like,
Love will make you listen, y'all. And y'all been in love before.
no, I ain't love. That's penis.
No. I feel like for women, love will really make you do some stupid stuff.
I
Love will
agree.
make you do some I don't know if it's the chemical imbalance or something, but love will make you do some stupid stuff that you would have been like, I ain't about to do that, but you are so in love that you're doing it.
That's
So, am I excusing that girl for doing that? No, that's stupid. But she's so in love because he hit the right buttons. And you know what buttons. So of course she's gonna let him use the car. Probably gave him money to put gas in it. So it's like
to clean it too.
Yep. But that goes with certain people that allow cheaters to cheat in peace. They love them so much, or they don't want to be single. So they'll rather stay there.
Like,
with it.
That's why, like, women don't even understand, like, the way, like, certain guys think. It's like, if they cheat on you and you are still good afterwards, they know they got you. They're like, oh, yeah,
Yes.
I got her. I can do whatever I want. Like, you just, like, that's, like, the ultimate, like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, that's how you know, like, you know, they got you wrapped around their finger, and this is only the tip of the iceberg type shit. We about to drag you through some shit, and I'm a promise that I'm doing my best to change, but it's not really getting anywhere until she eventually gets tired and leaves, which takes longer than it should.
I'm glad you said that. From a man's perspective. You're not lying. That's why they tell women you're supposed to leave a cheater the first time they do it.
Mhm.
For one, because that's how you know your value. One thing. And
Right.
if you take them back, they not respecting you, not one bit. Like, not one bit. Not one doggone bit.
It's all part of the game.
The value have lowered in their eyes, for sure.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, I got her. It's like guys, when it comes to females, they especially if they got multiple, it's just like they all have their place. And like you just solidified yourself as home base.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So don't be that, because home base suffers the most out of all females. Women, don't do that. Don't be home base. Oh, he know where home is? Yeah, you falling right into that. Like, he got you all twisted up in that. Not good. That's crazy. Don't be home base. That is so true. I'm about to write a book called that.
I will read it. Read that.
Do not be
Now,
home
what if
base.
it's children involved?
That's where it gets sticky. That's why you can't be having kids with just anybody. And
So I gotta stop you right there, Shani. Some of these women or men don't even realize what they're signing up for until they are married. So people can show you a good time, a good personality, but once it's confirmed y'all are married, that's when people flip the switch.
But sometimes it's not even sometimes there's a proverbial switch, I guess. But a lot of times they're just like we talked about before, they're just ignoring the red flags in the beginning. And those red flags just shine brighter when they're married now, because you think you thought everything's going to magically be blissful because y'all have a certificate. It doesn't work like that. And I think the expectations, a lot of women probably grow more once you're actually married. So those red flags that you saw before, it just isn't going to disappear. And then I don't know, what do you expect?
Yeah.
And then you go. I just think women women move too fucking quickly. Excuse my language. Like, you fall in love too quick. It's good D, and he did a couple good things. You're like, oh, like your world has been rocked. Like, it can't rock your world like that. And I know it's hard, I guess, but it's like, like, it just, you have to be more real. But that women are more emotional. Like, decisions are made off of emotion.
Yeah.
Yes.
but it's just you're letting y'all don't women don't see sometimes when their emotions are being manipulated.
Right.
So had to be able to acknowledge that. And then a lot of times their friends that tell them, but women have this thing. I mean, and thankfully y'all two are not like that. But then, like, if their homegirl is trying to tell them something, they'll think that their homegirl is hating or just wants the man. And I'm like, they're probably telling you some truth. They probably ain't hating on you. Like, you know what I mean? You should listen. I'm like, oh no, they just mad because I'm in a relationship and they not, and they just got out of one and da 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 da. I'm like, it's not everything's coming from a hating standpoint. They're probably actually trying to look out for you, but it's just like women friends always got all that extra shit going on. So it's like,
For sure.
so it's like you can't believe. I don't know. Y'all don't know to believe what's coming from whoever, but but a lot of women. I mean, I guess they can see it because I feel like women are good at seeing things about others' relationships, but are blind to the bullshit that's in their own.
Yes. I don't understand that. Like, I know some females, they'll look at somebody else's relationship, be like, yeah, she don't need to be with him. He ain't worth shit, blah, 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 blah. Yep, but yet they're laying with somebody just as similar. And it makes no sense to me. So then when you try to put it in their eyeballs, like, don't you think you need to leave such and such a life? No, I know
you don't understand. That's what they love to say. You don't understand what we got is different.
Right. I don't want to hear that. I guess stick with
what
it.
What you got is bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what you got.
I'm gonna scream the next time I hear a female say, "We known each other for 7 years." What the fuck does that mean? And you're still not happy. So
you've been lied to for 7 years.
Right.
That's sad. I hate seeing it.
No, yeah, it's very sad because I want everybody to be with somebody that is safe to love and they just deserve a good partner. Anytime I see somebody settle, man or woman, because I've seen both, it sucks to hear because it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Go find the right person for you. You don't have to stay in something trying to force something to work that's not working. So
I feel like people a lot of times too stay in situations because they don't want to get to know another person all over again.
Yeah.
And I think women like really pay attention to a lot, like when they're in relationships and get to really know the guy, I guess.
Yeah.
And I feel like that takes a lot of energy. So I can kind of see why they're like, oh, I don't want to put all this effort into someone else, but it's like, well, you got to unless you want to still stay there and be disrespected. And honestly, I mean, sometimes I even get like that. Like, you know, I struggle a lot to get past the talking stage, and I'm tired of talking. You know what I mean? Like, I'm to the point. Like, can we just like when I get on these dating apps? Sometimes I hate the whole beginning conversations. Like, I'm the type. Can we just meet up? You know, like I don't want to sit here and text you for a week with it leading to nowhere because then I'm pissed because like I wasted my time. So it's like. I don't know. And people probably hate that people like me move like that, but it's just like I don't like the whole. I get it because I've also heard it from the other woman's perspective. Oh, I need to like text a guy and talk to him more before I meet him for safety reasons. I mean, I get that. Like, but my thing is just FaceTime me. I don't care to FaceTime. At first, I was like, but then I'm like, well, if you need to FaceTime me to. Yeah. See if it's real. Honestly, that builds more of a connection for us getting to meet up because it's like we seeing each other, we talking to each other. It creates more of a connection versus these like bullshit ass text messages. So I'm a fan of the FaceTime before we meet if we meet on a dating app.
I call them barriers, like especially when you're doing apps like that. There's different barriers. You get that texting barrier, then you get the phone call barrier, then you get the FaceTime face-to-face barrier, then you get the in-person barrier.
Yeah.
And every barrier is different because that wall is being brought down. So I get why we are like that, but you make a good point. That FaceTime barrier is a big barrier too. Like once you can see them face to face moving, like, oh, you're real. You can actually pick up a person's vibe just by seeing them face to face.
Exactly.
Or,
and that's why I'm trying to get to that as quickly as possible if we're talking. You know what I mean? Just because I feel like people only give you like one. I don't like small talk, like so. I don't like the basic ass regular conversation we about to have through these text messages that, and unless it's something unique and different that we're talking about, then I'm engaged. But if it's the same old shit, that what you doing, I cannot stand what you doing, bro. Like,
Oh my
what you
gosh.
doing?
I
Like,
ignore. I used to ignore.
yeah, text me that multiple times out throughout the day. What you doing? What you doing now? Like, I'm so I don't even want to respond. Like, if you're texting me like that. So, like I said, that's why I'm an in person guy when it comes to like let's meet in person so I can really see what the vibe is and see if we click. Because if I'm wasting all this time texting you and then you're different, because people put on fucking facades like through social media, through all that. Like they're not even putting out the real them. So I'm like, no, I need to see you in person to see who I'm actually dealing with and if I want to continue this or if I'm wasting my time. And if you
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, I was just saying, and if you're weird about meeting up, then I'm about to just not even deal with you. But go ahead.
Facts. I was just gonna say I never had an issue. I'm not that girl that's worried about meeting new people because I'm a curious person. So whatever conversation we gonna have, I'm gonna ask some questions to keep it going. But if I run into it, what you doing? That's dead. That's dead anyway. We're not about to go no further. Like I don't mind meeting new people because I know if I need to move forward or not, and if not, I'm gonna just weed you out like the rest of them. What's exhausting to me is actually they get past the whole. I guess I'm not as guarded, so they finally got pieces of my heart.
Yeah,
that's exhausting to let them go. That's the exhausting part.
Yeah,
but as far as meeting new people, I don't have no problem with that. Who next?
But I feel like it gets exhausting. That gets exhausting to me. Yeah. Because it's like, all right, like, can somebody actually hit here? You know what I mean? Like, like
no, that Johnny, that it's like you're weeding them out. Like, conversation.
All right,
but
you ain't working. Nope, you ain't working. Nope.
The conversation during texting, you could tell just how thorough they are just by how long the messages are.
Yeah.
If it's quick and it's short, like I'm going off of if it's in-depth conversation through the text messages. Like
I agree because like if I'm responding to you, like one, that's what I hate too. Because I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but this is just the way I think. Like I feel like women are typically more engaging in the conversation and like you know what I mean? Like they have more questions to ask. They're keeping it more so going than the man is typically, I feel like. Yeah. But definitely not saying that the man shouldn't keep it going. I'm just saying naturally, I feel like women keep it going more. But I feel like so if I'm texting a woman and she's not like engaging a lot, I'm immediately turned off because I'm like, well, what are you doing here? Like, why are you not? This is supposed to be like natural for you to want to. Why are we doing this? You know what I mean?
You don't want to like strain you. What is it?
I'm forcing it.
Force a
yeah. And once I feel like I'm forcing it, I can't deal with it no more because I'm like, well, this ain't mutual. Like, what am I doing? And then they try to provide the excuse. Oh, I'm sorry, I got this. I'm like, damn. Well, you already provide hell excuses. It's like, it's like you get to weaving them out. I'm like, why is everybody like this? But especially as we get older, it really sucks because this is gonna sound so bad, but I feel like especially women our age, when it's damn near comes to the point that I was just talking to another guy about this, like women our age, if they're like single, well, this kind of applies to y'all, so don't take offense, this ain't really y'all, but I'm like, but if they are single and they don't have kids, like more than likely something's fucking wrong with them. Like I feel like, but I'm not saying this to y'all, this is not y'all, gotta keep voicing that, but like because they'll be so like effed up, you know what I mean? And like so like they're looking for this perfect man. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like, oh well, if a man ain't coming this way or this way, I don't want nothing to do with him. Like he can't have no flaws. And I'm like, bro.
They're not trying to open up their ovaries to a dude that they know is not gonna be family oriented, a good husband or a good father.
Right.
Which I feel like is actually good. Why would you open up your ovaries to a person that you know is gonna walk out on you when that baby come or before the baby is even here. Why open up your ovaries to an F dude? It's pointless.
Well, I agree with that, but my point being, okay, let me provide an example. One time it was this girl I was talking to, and she, oh my God, I liked it because at least we talked on the phone pretty immediately after matching. But she, let me tell you how she was coming. She was like, yeah, the last dude, he like I like what when we talk about love languages. What did she say? Because it was like crazy to me. Because we talk about love language. She was like, acts of service and stuff like that, or gifts, whatever. I'm like, okay, you're materialistic. I can tell. So, but no, not based off of just that. Not based off of just that. I'm just saying, like, from other things she was saying too in the conversation. So, but
hold on. But I need to know what the materialistic thing was that it was an act of service, because I just need to know. Like, what did she say? And then
I'm going into. I got you. But okay. She was like, the last dude I was with, like, yeah, like he surprised me on a surprise trip to, where was it?
She said
to Cancun. Cancun. It was a surprise trip to Cancun. Yeah, he booked it all. He just told me to pack my bags, and and he had everything covered, and we went there. I'm like, so you expecting me to do that? Like, and I barely even know you. It's just like, why are you talking about this already? You know what I mean? It's like, you're setting expectations. That's what I'm getting from it. Like, yeah, if you ain't coming this way, and I'm like, well, I ain't got no money for your bougie ass, because I can't sit up here and book a random trip to Cancun just out of the blue. Sorry. So I know what you're looking for. And I told her that. You know what's funny though? Because I told her, I was like, yeah, I might not. I'm honest. I'm like, I'm probably not what you're looking for real. Like, I'll be honest. And then she was like trying to make oh, it's okay. I'm like, nah. Like, you already done showed kind of what you looking for. Like, she the type, she go want somebody to, get her hair done every week or some shit. And
so, but my question is to you: why is that a problem?
I was going to ask, why is that a problem?
What is a problem?
If you gonna do that?
My thing is, I feel like it's okay if a woman has high standards for what she likes. If she wants a man that pay for her hair every week, but she needs to go find that though. Like, if you're not that, that's fine. You know who you are.
But let me do that though. Don't force it to me. Like,
say, don't force it.
Yeah, like, it's just like I just really took it as, and it might have been just my perception, but I really took it as you're setting expectations. You know what I mean? Like, and this is like.
But would you have done it?
Would I have done it?
Pay for her hair every week.
Hell no.
Okay, my thing is she needs to move on. You know what you're capable of. I think that's part of dating now that people need to figure out in dating. You know what you're capable of as far as dating, and you know what you're gonna do. And that woman know what she's looking for. She can go find your basketball player or something. Somebody that work in IT with some damn money. I feel like stop trying to change people. Stop people. Like, you go in your lane, she go in her lane. Because personally, I had to date somebody that has it together. I'm not going to date somebody that's still trying to figure out how to pay for my Chanel shoes. No. But I will say, I will say I'm not going to force it. If anybody knows me, I'm not going to force nobody to pay for nothing expensive. But also, don't bring me nothing I don't like. I like Nike stuff. I like Nike hats. If this isn't your budget, bring me this.
Yeah, that's very much so in my budget. Not a random trip on a random weekend. Yeah, that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
but I mean, that's what she likes. That's what she likes.
I know, and I get that, but it was just like, to sit up here and brag to me about what the last dude did for you.
Yeah, no, that's fucked up.
But I'm like, it didn't work out with the last dude because you
because you're like that probably
wanted something that you probably couldn't offer, because ain't no dude about to fly you out to Cancun. Ain't no dudes about to fly you out, period, if you're not giving up what you need to give up. Just saying. I've talked
I think she was giving it up. I can't remember why they didn't work out, but she definitely was. Yeah, if you getting flued out, you better give it up to me right when you land. Like, that's
but real, because why am I flying you out? John, that's how these dudes be thinking.
As you should though, because it's like, I'm paying all this. Like, you are being catered to, or whatever the case is. Like, that's the least you can do.
The least?
I mean, I hope it ain't the most, but
Yeah, that's her body. That's her temple. She's giving it to you. The freak.
but I'm saying that's to be expected. That's an exchange.
Goodness, great. Oh, I'm so glad.
So you expect somebody to fly
What?
somebody out to go on a whole book trip and not give up nothing?
I mean, I honestly, why
It
can't
depends on the
you like
person.
her for her?
I
Why
said it
can't
depends on. Oh,
no? Go ahead, Don.
go ahead.
Why can't she just be the good company? Why does she have to give up something? Just like she can't force you to book a Cancun trip. You can't force her to give up the goods if you book that Cancun trip.
Period.
Okay.
Everybody has expectations. Like literally.
Yeah, it's giving setup.
I think that's a fair expectation.
And you know what's crazy, Don? What he just said is a common thought for these dudes that are booking
It is because I think it's
female
fair.
facts. Like
I
what?
was, I
If
would
I-
say it depends on the person because somebody could be a giver and really ain't looking for nothing that night. Just want, like she said, somebody's company. Fly her out, kick it, we kick it, and she go back home. But that's
But
somebody,
well, I mean, that's different if if you flying her to. I mean, different in a sense, I guess. But if y'all like, all right, I just booked a trip for us to go to out the country, probably to like some type of resort or something, and you ain't giving it up. That's crazy.
you sound just like that girl.
Yes.
Just like that girl.
How?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The same thing. Like she's getting flowed out and she wants a man with money. You just said if I'm flying out a girl, she got to give it up. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
Well, one, how about I just not fly you out, and then we ain't got to worry about that.
I'm
But
done.
but like I said, you said in that situation, she knew what she wanted. I respected that though. I feel like I handled that in the best way possible. I was honest enough to be like,
Yeah.
I'm not what you're looking for. Versus most dudes that sit up there and play the bullshit game to get whatever they want out of the situation.
Yep.
I don't believe in playing the game no more. I'm just like, it's too much energy. Like, so I'm like, I don't have that much energy to exert to like bullshit you for some shit that I don't even really want for real because I ain't feeling you like that.
That's crazy.
What?
I don't know. Just the flying out. I'm trying to figure out. He just said, I like her a lot. Let me fly her out.
No, I mean, it's just, no, she was just saying the caliber of dude that he was, that she was like with. Like, yeah, like, what was she saying? Like, randomly, he surprised me with this. And I'm like, that's just a regular random thing. I'm like, okay, well, you ain't getting that here.
It's giving, that's lame because obviously it didn't work with old boy, so why bring it up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but a lot of women, though, that's their lifestyle, though. Like, they get, oh, man. So, remember last time, listen, funny. This is funny. Cancun, we went back to the same resort that we went to. When I tell you, I was so shocked. We all were. Like, it was a little bit more of us out there this time around, which was kind of a good and bad thing. Because, like, sometimes us can't adapt to things. You know what I mean? If it's a big group and then they try to make it like the way they want it to be, if that makes sense. But I did see a couple of like black girls. They were there with older white men.
I can see that.
Meaning, you know what I'm saying? Like when I saw them, like, especially like in a pool, like in the sexy pool, like hugged up with them, I'm like, I know you don't want this dude. I'm like, oh yeah, he got that money. He flying your ass out. Like, it was just crazy to me to see, like, because it was multiple. It wasn't like it was just one, case of that. I'm like, damn, like they really with these old men to
they are okay with it because
get this lifestyle.
Paying for everything, like.
But I feel like that's selling your soul.
It is.
It is selling your soul in your home.
Up here taking all these pictures. Look where I'm at. Making sure he ain't in the picture for Insta. Like, oh, that was little do they know it's an old man, little old white man behind every post. But I just couldn't believe how much of that I saw. I was like, ooh, like what the hell? Old white man looking at you like, yeah, this man. I'm like, boy, you just paying for that. But
Exactly.
But this is why I don't have that energy of, oh, let me fly you out.
Yeah.
Because that's what they want. And like a lot of females bounce around from dude to dude like that. Like, for example, that's why I kind of almost feel like this last girl, or well, that girl, not she wasn't the last one, that girl was doing, because a lot of females will bounce around dude to dude doing that just to get because they broke. So they get they like feel of like, oh, well, I'm getting to do all these lavish things and live this lifestyle funded by men. And they only want dudes that can provide that. And I get it. And that's another thing that what I hate about how society shapes, like frames us. Like we're based off of just what we can provide for you as men.
Yeah, that's not fair at all. I was gonna say though, those girls, I know I said like let them like what they like, but I do not care for the girls that are going after these men for a lifestyle they can't provide for themselves. Like it's different if the girl already had it, you feel me? Like I know I had this big house, I have my own car, I can afford everything I can. I would want to date somebody that can match my level. But it be those hood bitches, hood rat hoes. I really think it's just low maintenance that be in those, that the people with money, because they can't get it themselves. So they
Want somebody to come save them.
Yeah, finessing dudes and stuff. So,
and they ain't even a prize for real.
No.
That's hilarious.
Well, in this dating world.
Well, thank you, because I really think I freaking need it, because it's getting harder and harder. Like I don't understand. Like I should have fell in love at 18 or some shit and just went from there, because this is the way people are, their morals, everything's off. It's like you never know people's intentions. It's bad. Like it's real bad, and I feel like people are too short too. And I mean, I'm guilty of that myself. Like too short with like to give up on a situation. Like the blocking culture. Like I'm bad at I'm bad about that too. Like say if on a dating app, like if I'm not feeling it after like a few conversations, I'm like, all right, well, I don't want to talk to you. I'm blocking you. I feel like blocking culture should be disgusted too. I mean, discussed. I said disgusting. Discussed as well, because that's like, I think that's what's hurting us as well in the dating culture.
Blocking culture?
Yeah, like blocking. Like if someone doesn't want to like deal with the other person they're talking to, they just block them. You know what I mean?
I mean, do they have a reason to block them though?
I love blocking.
I feel like blocking is like the easy way now to just not deal with stuff, to not deal with like accountability. I guess it depends on why they're blocking them, but I feel like blocking is just the easy thing to do. Like, I'm just block this person. I don't want to deal with it.
This is definitely another conversation for a different day that can be for the podcast, because I agree. For me, I enjoy blocking. It's so convenient. I don't have to explain what you did.
Well, yeah, if it's a situation like that, yeah. But like, because I mean, I've had like females block me before. I'm like, oh, what the fuck did I do? I'm like, did I say something? Like, it's just like weird if you don't see it coming. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, what the hell happened?
I don't even give a fuck. Next.
See? I mean, I get it, because it is like, but it's just like it's getting old.
Next.
Obviously, I'm not the person for you. Next.
I don't know, but I just hate that white people are. I mean, I'm like that too. I'm like, all right, of course, I'm like, let me just move on. But I'm just saying in general, it's like.
So you gotta explain what. Yeah, this is another. Yeah, hold this juice. Hold it.
Oh, we can wrap this one up with that. We've been on for about an hour now, so. So thank you everyone for tuning in to another great episode of Three Takes. If you enjoyed our conversation today, do me a favor and like, subscribe, comment, and share, like the ticker says below. Also, do me a favor and follow us on Instagram at 3 Takes. Also, follow us individually, Beloved at Beloved's Music, Shy-Fi at _Shy-Fi, myself at Big Booty Shawnee. We appreciate you all. Remember to stay focused, stay positive, embrace your journey, and stay blessed.